We are in Norway doing the Oslo to Bergen railway, stopping off in between. Yesterday we were at Oslo and we travelled to Flam. We've stayed in Åland and today we're going to...
That river. Gudvangen!
Gudvangen. And we're doing the Viking Village.
Fjord Tour on the boat.
Oh yeah, sorry, we're doing the Fjord Tour to Gudvangen from Åland, which you have to book in advance, by the way, because if you don't book in advance then it won't stop for you if no one's booked for it. Yeah, and then we're going to Gudvangen, going to do the Viking Village, and then we've got a bit of time to spare after that, so maybe go do a walk. There's a sauna, but you've got to book that in advance because it takes time to heat up if no one else has booked it. And then after that we are travelling to Bergen, so we're just saying goodbye to our little apartment now in, what's it called again? Winium Apartments. Really recommend them in Åland. Bed, living area, and the bathroom.
I've not packed this very well.
You know, your own time to.
It's like the top bit.
Huh? The best part though is this view. Have a look at this. That's outside. It's actually part of a hostel. So, well, not part of a hostel. That's like the apartment side, and then the hostel side is there. There's a ping pong table there. A little like communal kitchen, living space. But yeah, the best part is definitely the view. And we just packed up. I'm leaving to go get the ferry now from Åland, so let's see what today brings. Just a quick one, forgot to mention, please hit that subscribe button. Do it now.
Doesn't cost you anything.
Doesn't cost you anything. It's we really appreciate the support and we look forward to sharing many more vlogs like this together. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Yes! Oh, Jez had a good idea of putting some of her facial oil on it. What was it?
Just face oil.
Face oil.
Cleansing oil.
It worked, it no longer squeaks. Yes! Okay, so a bit about the Fjord Tour from Flan to Gudvangen. It actually
Ireland.
Ireland. So
We
well,
got
we
from
went. Yeah,
Ireland.
we went from Ireland. It goes from Flan, but we booked a ticket online from Ireland, and it cost £92. Which
Both of us.
what was that in Norwegian?
Oh, I have no idea.
I can't remember, but it was £92 anyway. Yeah, for both of us. The boat itself, really, really nice. Like, it's brand new. It's electric, so it's really silent, really quiet.
It's cool.
Yeah, which was cool. So like the water was really flat, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So
But it was cold. I didn't really think about bringing a hat or gloves or thermals. My legs were freezing. I've only got Adenola leggings on, so my butt was cold. Wear a hat because your hair flies everywhere. Gloves because you want to take lots of photos. And my hands were frozen,
yeah, definitely.
but it was so good.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's not even windy today, is it? It's like really calm, so just like the breeze from being on the boat is cold. So yeah, we've packed okay. Maybe a leggings, but yeah, we didn't bring gloves or a woolly hat. But we've got the hoods on our coat and it keeps your hair in place.
I
anyway.
had it in my suitcase. I just didn't get it out.
Yeah, it travels along. It goes. I think the first fjord is called the Orlands Fjord, and it's like a bigger fjord. And then the second one is called the Nærøyfjord. Might have got that pronunciation wrong.
With a dog.
Ah, cool. There's a Viking with a dog. I'm gonna show you.
Hello.
Hello, buddy. That's cool. So yeah, that's the trip. It makes a couple of stops, goes up close to some waterfalls, but the boat is so impressive. Like
There's a cafe on there,
yeah.
and they had these mega pancakes in there.
The
And hot
pancake,
chocolate.
the pancake with buttercream was so
Delicious.
good, and the boat itself is just really, really nice, really modern.
Lots of seats.
Lots of seats, loads of seating. There's space to put your luggage when you go
Windows
on there.
everywhere.
Windows everywhere. The design of it's really cool. So from the videos you can see like it's a single walkway which like kind of goes up the boat in a zigzag. So there is plenty of space. And there was quite a lot of people on our boat as well, but there was
Yeah.
loads of space.
But in Gudvangen, however you say it, there's not
Yeah.
that much to do here. There is a sauna, but that one's very expensive from what I could see online. It was like 12,000 NOK, which is, I don't know, but it's a lot more than the other one which we're going to go to, which is
12,000 or 1,200.
1,200.
I was gonna what?
I got my zeros mixed up.
1,200. It's about 80 quid.
Yeah. So
80 or 90 quid, I think.
which you can have as many people as you want in there, but obviously there's only two of us, so it's expensive. So we're going to walk to another one, which is 5 kilometres away. They said it takes about an hour. Got to book that in advance. That was £20 each.
Yep.
Which is quite good, I think. And I think hopefully we're going to go for a dip if we're brave.
Yeah, I think we will do after the sauna.
Yeah, and the Viking Tour as well, we're going to do that. But other than that, I don't think there's that much here really, is there? There's a hotel.
No. Yeah, there's a hotel.
A bakery.
This is pretty much it. So there's like a cafe there, Viking statue. Another cafe there. The sauna. Over there is like a kayaking rental place.
You can do that.
So you
Fjord
can do
tour
that.
on the kayak. It takes all day, like 8 hours.
Oh.
You go on the kayak, which would be really cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool. And then the Viking Village, and obviously there's some hikes as well, but some of them take like all day. So
waterfall.
if you want to come to Gudvangen, then make sure you give yourself like a full day if you want to do a hike. And
Or some people just got straight onto the bus, didn't they, to Voss?
yeah, some people just get straight on the bus to Voss, but the bus timetable is a little bit confusing. We're here on I think there's like a local one. What did you say it was called?
I don't know.
Like Any or something.
Yeah, noise something.
Any, I think it's called like Any. It's like a local bus. Again, it's not that frequent, I don't think.
Well, the timetable said there was one at 3:30, but then the woman you spoke to said that's not on.
Yeah, it's a bank holiday here today. We're here in April,
We've booked
so
it through VY anyway, haven't we, for the one we're getting on. So we're going to be here all day until about 5 o'clock, and
Yep.
then off we go to Voss.
yep. So that means we're going to be doing Viking Village, walk
Sauna.
to the sauna, and then walk back, and then travel to Bergen. So that'll be us for the day.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna speak to you again later.
Bye. Oh, don't scare him.
Let's go by the blade.
Your dream. Viking dreams. Hi ho, it's off to Bakka we go.
Wow. I'm getting out. Let's go. We are here.
This one's a bit of a squeeze with all the bags.
My accommodation in Bergen. Oh, let me just. There you go. I think see a little bit of the city. Bathroom nice. That'll do. Okay, little recap of today. We've travelled from Åland or Åland. Excuse the pronunciations for any Norwegians watching this. We got the Fjord Tour from Åland to Gudvangen, and that cost us a total of £92, and that was for the two of us.
I'd highly recommend that though. It's well worth it, isn't it?
Yeah, it was really scenic.
Yeah, you're obviously moving from place to place, which is what we needed to do anyway.
Yeah.
And then you're getting like amazing fjord tour, which is like, you'd pay for that regardless. So stunning.
Yeah.
Really nice as well.
If you get it from Flam, then it lasts 2 hours. So you arrive in Gudvangen at 11:30, and there's another one at 3:30 in the afternoon, and you obviously arrive there at 4 or 5. Is it 3:30 or 2:30?
I don't know.
I can't remember the time. I think it's 3:30, and then you arrive there at 5:30. Could be wrong.
So in Gudvangen, there isn't that much to do, but we went for we went to see the Viking Village, Viking town, and I think how much was it? £36 or something.
Yeah,
about that.
For the pair of us, for the two of us.
But we didn't realise you can come and go all day. That lasts all day, doesn't it? He said you stamp your hand and you can just come and go as you please, which is really good. There's a cafe there which looked pretty good, although we'd already eaten in the station, which was all right to be fair. But I think
as your mum was really nice. But
but I think what we should have done really is eat in the Viking Village, because I think that would have been really good.
Yeah.
We didn't get a tour because we get a bit bored of tours, don't we? But
not really that. We just pushed for time, weren't we?
Yeah, but I don't really like tours anyway. But I think it would have been good we should have done that really.
Yeah.
To get the most out of the town, because we didn't know what was what. You can walk around and have a little mooch around and have a look into all the different buildings, which is really good. But we obviously the history behind it would have been better, wouldn't it? If we had it, because there's no information on the huts.
Yeah, there's a tour every hour on the hour, and it lasts 40 minutes. And like I say, it cost £36 for the two of us, which was 500 NOK. And yeah, we were just a bit pushed for time. Tours sometimes can be a little bit boring, maybe for us, and not for everyone. It depends where you go. But if you're going to the Viking Village, we would recommend doing the tour. Do it. And then we went to...
Did some archery?
Oh yeah, so yeah, we basically just went there, walked around, had a look at all the different huts and all that, which it was still really cool. We had a sword fight. There's like activities for kids to do there. We've done some axe throwing, some archery.
Played with the chickens.
Yeah, tried to chase some chickens, or got chased by chickens.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, there's some old like battle uniforms and that which you can try on, like a helmet, sword, shield.
Yeah, it was pretty good to be fair.
Yeah, it was good. It was worth doing, because I wasn't sure about it first, but it was worth doing definitely.
But you can also do bigger hikes from there, like longer hikes.
Yeah.
But obviously we didn't have much time. We needed to get the last bus back to the bus to Voss to be able to come to Bergen, or go to Bergen.
Yeah.
So we only had a few hours. So what we decided to do, there was a sauna, which is in Bakka.
You found?
Yes.
This is a good,
really
good find.
There is a sauna in Gudvangen, but that's, how much did I say it was? 1,200.
Yeah,
I said the number wrong before,
yeah.
didn't I? 1,200 NOK.
It was expensive anyway.
But I think that's like, you pay for that for up to 8 people. But obviously there's only 2 of us, so it makes it expensive. Yeah. So there was another one, which is 5 kilometers out in a village called Bakka. So we did a hike there, a walk there, which was really good.
That was a really nice walk.
Yeah, I'd recommend doing that, to be honest. You book it online, I think it's called Wild Norway or something. We'll put the name of it there. But that was only, I think it worked out as £36 for both of us.
Yeah, well worth it.
So amazing. It was like
so worth
unreal.
It was private. We had the sauna to ourselves. You get the sauna for 1 hour, and the scenes with the scenery was unbelievable. It was really nice.
We didn't pay for it to be private, but obviously no one had booked on, so you have to give 2 hours advance notice at least, because it takes that long to heat up. So I just think
it was
really
so
good.
stunning.
If you know you're going there, just book it.
Yeah. Just a little tip though: if you do the walk to Bakka, there is no public toilets in Bakka. Or we don't think there is anyway.
I think
we
there
asked
must
the local.
be. There's a sign, but
there's a sign. I asked the local because I was busting for a number 1, not number 2. So just a tip: probably best doing a number 2 before you go, just in case.
Gross.
So, but number 1s you can just find a bush somewhere. But yeah, so that's a little tip just to give for Bakka. Another thing for Gudvangen, by the way, is there is storage lockers in Gudvangen where you can store your stuff for 3 hours. So that's something, that's a big tip. So if you're like backpacking and you need somewhere to store your backpack and you just want to take a day bag out, then that's worth it. And that was 150 NOK.
Yeah. It's not cheap to do it, is it? But
it's about £14, I think. But that was for an extra large locker, so it probably range anywhere between like £8 to £14 or something like that.
Yeah, so we did the walk. It was pretty easy walks, wasn't it? But there is a risk of avalanche and rocks falling, so there had been massive sections, like
Yeah,
2 big sections where the
huge.
rocks had just fallen down, so
Wiped
you had
out
to like
the path
climb
completely.
over, which is fine for us, but I wouldn't recommend like taking a pram or anything like that.
No,
Or if
yeah.
you're a bit unsteady on your feet, because you do have to climb.
Yeah.
But that was really good, and then we
That was
did a
cool.
cold dip.
It shows like the power of Mother
Yeah.
Nature.
But you're walking along the fjord, so it's just unbelievable, like
Yeah.
scenic
Yeah.
views, isn't it? It's unreal. So I did the sauna, cold dip. You were a lot braver than me, and then we had to pretty much run back.
You were good. You were really good, especially the second time.
We had to run
Bit
back,
more
didn't we? Because we were going to miss the bus.
Yep. Yeah, that was so. If we didn't run, we were going to miss the bus, and what we didn't realise is we found it quite hard to find bus times online. So there's local buses which run from Gudvangen to Voss, but the buses were a lot less frequent today because it was a
It's the Easter holidays.
yeah, like an Easter a public holiday in Norway. So we had booked our bus through VY, so directly from Gudvangen to Voss, and then we were getting the train from Voss to Bergen. You can get the bus directly to Bergen, but
Yeah, you could've just
doing it
stayed
the
on.
way we done it was a little bit quicker. And Gudvangen to Bergen for us cost us £97. You can get that cheaper, but we decided to upgrade to, I think it's called like Flexi Plus, where you basically have like, you can change your times if you want to, you can cancel. Your tickets are basically insured in case anything goes wrong, so if you need to cancel, then you can get your money back. And we were a bit unsure on times around these days, so we just decided to do that. But we had to get that bus because if we missed that, there was no other buses after that, and we would have been stranded with no accommodation, and a taxi would have been extortionate, I think, wouldn't
It
it?
was an hour, so it's an hour from Gudvangen to Voss.
Yeah.
About 50 minutes.
Yeah.
And then from Voss to Bergen, that was about an hour as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think you needed to do first class for that trip, to be honest.
No.
That bit, because we were so tired. We were just like, oh,
Yeah.
zombified.
Yeah, it was starting to get late at this point, so we arrived in Bergen.
And you were hungry.
Yeah, I was getting hungry.
And it's £6 for 2 chocolate bars again.
Yeah, chocolate's expensive in Norway, guys.
Yeah,
What?
that's probably why they've got such good skin, unlike me. They don't eat as much chocolate.
You're gorgeous.
Shut
Got
up.
good skin. And yeah, so we arrived late, and then we went out for some food. We tried reindeer and deer for the first time. Both really nice.
Unreal.
Again, expensive though, but you know we're only here once, so
YOLO.
we had to try it.
And we're obviously in the tourist trap area, aren't we? So I think that's
Yeah.
why all the prices are even higher. We'd probably be able to go down some back streets and find a better
Yeah, we'll
deal,
be able to
but
find
time was of
somewhere
the
today.
essence last night, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yesterday, tonight, whatever time we were doing
Yeah,
this.
yeah. So we're doing the outro to this video the next day because it was just late last night when we got back. So, yeah, that's a recap of the day. Hopefully you got something of that. Hopefully you enjoyed that vlog. If you did, then don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, subscribe. We really appreciate any support.
Subscribe to my channel.
Yeah.
And then we'll do the next one on Bergen.
Yeah, the next one's gonna be on Bergen. So
See what we get up to.
Yeah.
It's very rainy.
yeah,
So
Rainy
we'll
today.
do some tips for Bergen.
but come prepared. Not gonna let it ruin our day. So anyway, yeah, thanks for watching.
Peace out.
Bye. That was
Let's
good.
go, bitches.